funk for 5 seconds. Just fist bump. I got to my little prayer. Fist. Now get Marlon fist.
Now when we walked in, Alicia was saying, we're gonna talk
Pray
about
for 5 seconds. Come on. We pray before every episode.
She gonna say gender role.
Heavenly Father, thank you for this opportunity. Bless us to have an amazing episode. Bless us with the right words. We love you. We thank you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Okay, so I'm finna go over it real quick. Turn up. Wait.
We'll let you in.
Y'all are gonna sit. Y'all are gonna be on the side. You know what I'm saying? Just wait like for about 5 minutes. And then I say, I have 2 special guests. I just want them to say one thing. And I'm gonna say, Journey, your mother and daddy displays black love. Do you love them being in love? And what are you gonna say?
Yes.
How does it make you feel, Journey? Great. Camille, now your mom and daddy's in the podcast room. How does it make you feel to see their love?
Good.
Do you want to love like this when you're grown?
No.
Why? That's what she said. Why?
Because I want a baby.
Okay, well, hey, but you're happy that they're in love, right? Yay! And I'm going to say thank y'all so much. Bye-bye. And y'all going to say bye. And y'all going to leave, okay? Okay, give me those papers. I'm going to just tell Stephon and Marlon just a quick rundown of, I got to have this in my mind. My other podcast notes. So I'm going to come in, hey world, welcome to the Spill Podcast. And I'm going to say who I am. And I'm going to say I have the Johnsons in the building and the Wilsons 1.0 in the building. What it do? And I'm going to say they and Leisha knew, but Marlon and Stack, they and Leisha be here, but Marlon and Stack knew. I'm going to say, hey Marlon and Stack, how y'all doing? What y'all going to say? Whatever. Y'all gonna have a microphone, so y'all gonna have to talk in the mic. Y'all say how y'all doing. And then after that, I do a mental check because I'm a mental advocate for mental health. And I'm going to say, you have to give me an emotional word. And emotional words are like, I am well, I'm happy, I'm sad, I'm anxious, I'm nervous. You know, one of those words. I won't stay on it long because I know y'all like over it. Anyway, then I'm going to do a quick social media shout out. And then I'm going to do a spill trend. And my spill trend is about Kentrell Deshaun Golden. Do y'all know him? That's NBA Youngboy. That's NBA Youngboy. Mm-hmm. We're gonna talk about him for 5 seconds. He's wanting to be a Mormon now, and so I'm just gonna talk to y'all about that for a second, and then we'll take a quick intermission, and then we'll go into our topic. When we get to the intermission, that's when I'll come back, and then I'll tell y'all about that before we go again. Okay? Y'all good? Okay, girls, put y'all juices up and come back. I need to get between y'all.
I'm good.
We already. You want some crackers or something?
We got crackers, cheese, pineapples, and mango. Okay, y'all just sit on the side for a second, and then I'm gonna call y'all.
I'll let you see
See
me.
how long, whoever be quiet, as long as win.
Shut up, Carrie. Doing it like that. Him and Johnny did a little quiet game. You can just leave right there. It's off.
Oh, mine is.
Hey, Spillers.
Yeah, just make sure you can see us in there.
That's the YouTube channel. Y'all gotta say hey to YouTube.
Girl. Hey, YouTube.
It's a bunch of black love.
You can twist
Black
it
on
more.
black on
Yeah.
black on
Well,
black
it's
on.
your phone.
Twist the leg.
Oh, okay.
And then when y'all talking, y'all ain't gonna hear y'all.
Yeah, you're not. So
No, you don't want to hear.
yeah, I can hear it. And I'll be like, okay,
I
Mary
can
White.
hear what you saying.
Yeah, when I say okay, Mary White, that means talk a little
I'm
loud.
paranoid because y'all know Alicia
For
let
the
me
people
get up
in
and fix it. So let me make sure this
Nah,
is
it's fine.
right.
I ain't tripping. I'm on the next
Shut
one,
up,
I'm gonna
Marlon,
have
because you know you're white.
So Marlon and Stephon, I'm gonna have to show y'all the podcast room because we normally record in the room. It's a whole podcast room, but we ain't want to be.
I gotta make sure I'm
We
in
would have
it.
been like this if we was in there.
Well, y'all
So,
done have all this set up before we got it.
well, I appreciate
Everything
that.
you set up.
And I,
Yeah.
he just being.
I thought it fair too, but you see it.
No, I'm talking about you, talking about the podcast.
Okay, the setup good. Okay, good. All right, everybody got your microphones.
Then we would have been hot.
You want to hold it back? Let's let you get a chance to hold.
Marlon, let me hear you
Now,
say my
don't
check.
put your hand all on it, cause then you can hear that.
Marlon Brown.
My check.
Okay, my check.
I hear it
What you got
too.
him on?
I got all of y'all loud, so in case y'all want to be.
Can you turn one on now?
Mm-mm.
Huh?
I don't want to. I don't
You
want
about
to.
to
Yeah.
turn on glass?
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah, I sure did. What do you think, man? Take a
You
picture.
drinking all the way out?
Let me hear you, my check, Stephon. Let me hear you, my check.
Mic check.
Okay, Stephon. Y'all some naturals. Okay.
I forgot to give it a memo.
So I'm gonna press record, and y'all gonna hear Beyonce Church Girls inner
I'll just make sure it ain't making notes.
her
Y'all too
instrumental.
loud over there.
Sade, when I say girls, then you do this. You tell them come on, then they gonna come on.
So
And then
listen to
Alicia,
her.
Marlon, y'all let one see y'all mic, and y'all let one see y'all mic. Okay. All right, y'all ready?
We need to put the mic, the camera down so they can see. See the girl.
We'll let them wave.
Debbie over there in a second. I forgot Alicia recording. I forgot I was recording too. I need some snacks. I'm gonna get them food over here.
Hey world, welcome back to the Spill Podcast, your favorite podcast featuring your favorite podcast host, me, your girl, Mrs. Wilson. Welcome, Spillers, to episode 11 of the Spill Podcast. I don't know if y'all remember, but episode 10, I said we were doing everything blackety black this month on the Spill Podcast. So today we are celebrating and honoring Black love. I have some amazing, young, dope, 5 black couples in the building. I have the Johnsons and I have the Wilsons 1.0. Can y'all say hey to the Spillers?
What
All right, Mr. Wilson 1.0.
Yeah.
Okay, with Mrs. Wilson.
What that 1.0 mean?
What's good? Johnson.
Okay, the Johnsons. What you say, Mr. Wilson?
What that 1.0 mean?
Okay, so I call them Wilsons 1.0 because they were married before us, and they are. Sade's my first cousin, and she married a Wilson years ago, and then we got married a couple years, well, almost 3 years ago. So, I mean,
Years
well, I'm just saying, you know, not years, but years, if that makes sense. So that's why I call them Wilsons 1.0 because they have the, you know, the seniority when it comes to the marriage thing, and I appreciate y'all, but y'all not cousins for nothing.
Nah, I don't know.
It would, well, since they the guys,
We gonna hear you, sis.
since they the guys, it really wouldn't matter though.
Well, I mean, yeah, it definitely don't matter. If it did at this point, I mean, it does matter, but at this point, it's a wrap. Anyway, Sade and Alicia they're not new to the Spill Podcast room, but Stack and Marlon are new. So, what up? Can y'all say hey?
What's good?
Marlon, can you tell us who you are?
My name is Marlon Johnson,
Okay.
better known as Alicia's husband.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Mr. Wilson, can you tell us who you are?
My name is Stat, aka Mr. Wilson.
Mr. Wilson 1.0.
Mr. Wilson 1.0.
Okay.
BD.
Who?
BD.
BD, and what does that mean?
Baby daddy.
That's just my baby daddy, Keno. Well, I love to hear. Well, welcome to the Spill Podcast. I'm happy that you all joined us. So whatever nerves you have, try to kind of loosen up a little bit, okay? So, Stack and Marlon, every episode, every guest has to do a mental check-in. I'm a mental health advocate, so I like to make sure I hold myself accountable to making sure that my guests are good. Because I do the therapy, I do all that to make sure I'm good. So, when I say, how are you doing, I love for you to respond with an emotional word. And emotional words actually get into how you really feel. So, Spillers, you know what time it is. This is the time that you're going to stop, pause for the cause, and do your mental check-in. So, you got to dig in a little bit deep. Tell us how you're feeling. And if you're not feeling good, make sure you say something so that we can do something. So, we will start with you. Mr. Johnson, tell us how you are doing.
I am doing really well. I'm feeling really good.
Okay, good. Mr. Johnson said he's doing really well. That's my favorite word. What you laughing for? He said he's well and he's feeling good. I love it. Okay, Mr. Wilson 1.0, how are you?
You know, I want to echo that. I'm feeling good, feeling great.
Okay.
feeling
good.
real welcome. You know,
Okay,
thanks for
feeling
the
welcome.
hospitality.
Oh, thank you. Okay, cool. Now we'll start with the wives. Mrs. Wilson 1.0, how are you feeling?
Short and sweet. Short and sweet.
Don't start, Mr. Wilson.
Okay, because
Somebody else
You know
know
we like to talk.
Okay, we have to prepare up. No, but I'm actually feeling pretty good. It's Friday.
It's Friday.
But no, seriously, I'm feeling good. My mind is relaxed. I feel organized. I feel good. So if y'all don't know, the last time I was in shambles. You know, my anxiety was up, but I don't have to stress today because they right here and my kids.
BB,
I know where they at.
Em.
So they're good though. But I'm feeling good.
Good.
Everybody around me feeling good.
Good. Now, Mrs. Johnson, how are you feeling?
Waiting on that mic.
Today I am feeling good and great. I will say when I was thinking about coming to the podcast, I was like, ooh, life has been chaotic. This week I had to use Sade word, but I am feeling good. I'm happy to be here. I'm like mentally happy to be here and physically. So
Good. Well, that's
short
good
and
to
sweet.
hear. Mr. Wilson
Hey, you
2.0.
didn't do it yet?
No, I'll
you
do it
go
later.
last.
Yeah. So, Mr. Wilson 2.0, how are you feeling?
I'm well, so.
Good. Well.
I'll go first.
Oh, don't start. See how you do. Give him,
my words.
give him an inch, he take him out. Yeah.
Emotional
Yeah,
words.
we need, yeah.
Emotional words is 3 words. Well, good, and whatnot. Well, great.
No, great is not one.
What is it? Well.
It's well, anxious, happy, sad, fearful,
I'm not well.
excited.
They know I'm good.
Okay.
I'm in the feelings know I'm good.
Well, good. That's all that matters. And me, Steelers, I am well. All is well. This is a short week for me. I took a mental day from work this week. Whoop, whoop. And then I worked a half a day today. So all is well with me. I'm glad all is well with you all. That is the goal. Steelers, if you're not okay, say something so that we can make sure you're okay. There are mental health hotlines. I'm sure you have friends, family. Reach out so that we can do something, okay? Don't wait till it's too late. All right, now this is our social media shout out time. If you are not following us on social media, what you waiting on? Follow us on Instagram, The Spill Podcast 21. Download, like, subscribe, all that. Our YouTube page, The Spill Podcast. Now, Wilson's 1.0 and Mrs. Johnson, you gave y'all handles. Did you want to give 1 or 2 more handles real quick? Or what we doing?
Vibe with Alicia on a lot of platforms.
Vibe with Alicia. That's it. Just type it in.
And the new one, Growing Minds, Changing Mindsets. Follow us on Facebook. And of course, Cammy Rose Jewels, our business, our business. Follow us
Mr. Wilson
there.
want to put that out there.
Right.
Custom design
Right.
t-shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts, mugs, coffee cups.
They do it all.
Whatever you need.
I love
On the
it.
shirt, we can put it on.
I love it. So make sure y'all follow us, like, subscribe, and I promise you, you will not be disappointed. All right, so we're just gonna get right into it. Listen, now this is our spill trend time. Normally with our spill trend, I try to do something relatable, something kind of closer to home. I never ever do celebrities. I think of 23 episodes, I think I may have done a celebrity once or twice. But today, since I have the men in the building, I want you all's opinion because I'm sure you all listen to rap, right? And I just kind of wanted to talk to y'all about somebody, Kentrell Deshaun Gaulden, better known as Mr. NBA Youngboy. He has recently confessed his faith in Mormonism and stated as soon as he get off house arrest, when he take his ankle monitor off, he will be baptized in a Mormon church and become a Mormon. So, a staff writer from the News One reported that he received a visit from some Mormon missionaries who introduced him to the Book of Mormon, and since that introduction, he felt like that has helped steer his heart into the right direction when it comes to faith, and he wants to become a Mormon. So just a little bit about Mormons. They do categorize themselves with Christians. However, they're specifically known for following a very strict, healthy lifestyle that doesn't allow them to consume alcohol, do anything tobacco, smoking, drinking, none of that, coffee, tea, nothing. I do agree with the family life that is the priority. They do good deeds, respect for authority, and missionary work, and those are just a few attributes or characteristics of what they follow. However, I know y'all really don't care, but I just want to know how you feel. Cause y'all know him, right? And I done seen him on a lot of everything.
I done heard of it.
And he smokes, pops, and he does it all. And I don't judge him at all. But to make this conversion, it's kind of like, well, dang, he leaving it all. Like he just want to be straight Mormon, which is good. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But I feel like he loves rap. He stated how he loves rap. He's addicted to rap. He can't live without it. That's why he drops stuff every other day. But how you gonna convert and be truly committed to this new faith with the rapping career and with the lifestyle that you have? How do y'all feel about that? And we'll start with the men. Not everybody at once.
You won't get nobody to mic.
Whatever.
Well, me myself, I don't like the little fella. I don't like him. You know, he probably need a change, but I don't know nothing about that. What you say, Mormon?
Mormonism.
Mormonism. I don't know too much about them, but he ain't gonna start rapping because this is money.
Right.
You know, they got hoes. When you was reading out what they don't do, you ain't say nothing about how they make their money. Now, if he want to stop smoking, what they talking about?
Yeah.
You better hit me.
I just want you to put the mic up.
But for him to stop smoking, I mean, he could just do that anytime to get ready. I mean, if he just wanted to. But some people need that little push. But them the one because they hair off, man.
They bald headed.
They bald headed.
Bald headed. Look, Marlon can't relate. He has a lot of hair too, yeah.
I mean, that's the only thing I know about. I was thinking about Eddie Murphy, the Eddie Murphy Golden Child.
No.
You don't know
He
that?
old school. I don't know.
Yeah, go cut his hair off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm a movie goer.
Alicia,
He ain't doing no wrong. He might be doing something to get out of trouble. You know, man, you do some strange things to get out of trouble.
I guess that's what it
Especially
is.
when you're in trouble with the law. Yeah, you do some strange things. But we'll see what he's gonna do.
All right. Now, Mr. Wilson 1.0 or Mr. Johnson, one of y'all, if y'all want to say how you feel how you say.
If he like it, I love it.
I really can't knock him. But I see the women gonna keep putting these mics out, man. I guess we just need to hold them like this. Can you hear me like this?
Yeah, I hear you.
Never broke again. Never broke again, young boy. I just know.
Never broke again. That's
He ain't
it.
gonna quit
And
his job.
he got a mean hustle. He got a mean hustle. You say he dropping shit every day.
He ain't gonna quit his job.
He got some money going.
I don't really
gonna
listen
listen to his music.
Right.
I don't really listen.
And that's my thing. I just want to know. Well, I don't care, and I hope he doesn't live a lifestyle to where he cares to please others. But Mormons, they serious about that thing. You know what I'm saying? So I just wonder how they are going to, like, their perception of him once he convert. Like, are they gonna be judging him? Are they gonna be on his coattail? Because truth be told, Christians do that, and I step on their toes all the time. And please,
We stepping on
find
our
somebody to play.
toes.
You know.
Muslims rap, don't
Muslim. I said Mormons, not
I'm saying,
Muslims.
don't Muslims rap?
Yeah, not 80% of the rap industry now are Muslims.
Ain't Kevin Gates a Muslim?
Yeah, Kevin Gacy.
But what you gonna rap about?
That's what I'm saying. Like if
You
you
can't rap about smoking no more.
period can't rap about drinking.
He can say rap
He
about
got to
the
rap. He has like 11 kids with 10 baby mamas, so he got to rap about
He
them.
can rap about the girls that hurt him.
Half of these rappers be rapping about stuff they don't be doing anyway.
Well, that's their part. Their part's that.
That is true.
It's
T.I.
entertaining.
Keith.
That part.
He can start a little TV show now. Show y'all how he live.
Little reality show. Mr. Johnson, did you want to add something to that?
Well, yeah, being a fan of NBA YoungBoy,
I can hear you very well.
being a fan of
You
NBA
the
YoungBoy.
best voice so far, but I'm not taking up from y'all. Look, keep going.
He got the
Hey, that'd be nice. But you know, knowing what his music kind of has represented over years, I mean, I would really like to see that transition because, you know, he's done it a certain way for so long. You would think that's all they know, especially from, you know, him representing the environment that he come from, you know, and seeing him switch that up a little bit would be very interesting to see. So, you know, I wish him luck. You know, I mean, he say he wants to, you know, go over to the Mormons. I've only ever heard everything that I've ever heard about Mormons have been negative toward people of color. So I don't know if there's some type of publicity stunt or what it is, but again, I wish him luck and I'm interested to see.
Mormons have, and I've learned it from, you know, you be mad at me for watching my reality shows, but from reality shows that I've watched, And I've watched shows from people converting from Mormonism,
Right.
like going back to regular life because of the way that they treat people.
But you didn't just tell us this, so Marlon, go on finish.
I didn't.
Don't tell us what
Marlon
you
did that, baby. He represent Black History Month. Put him on game, Marlon. But that's why I wanted it to be a still trend, because I'm like, y'all know it ain't no Black Mormon. You know what I'm saying? This, there are no Black people that are turning to this, and for him to do this, like, what's the point? So keep talking, Mr. Johnson.
Well, I mean, that pretty much sums it up. I mean, I was at the end of that conversation, you know, so I'm just looking forward to seeing how that looks for him going forward. You know, does he change his style up a little bit and how that looks for him? I mean,
But then though, like I teach middle school, y'all know I don't know why I always go back to education.
Ugly as hell.
But a lot of my kids listen to him, and when I now thinking back, a group of kids that really listen to him, they love God. Like I snoop, so I find them on TikTok, I find them on their social, and they're always posting about God. And I don't listen to NBA Young Fly Boy. And so that's what I call him in my class.
Oh, okay.
Like, I see it on your Go Guardian. It's the NBA Young Fly.
Right.
And so, but seriously, I realize that they do, the group that listen to them, that really always talk about him, and that I see it on their screens all the time, they always talking about God. Even though they stay in trouble, they listen to him, and they always say, Miss Wilson, my grandma or my mama, you know, she love God, and I'm going to church. You know, they talk about God in the classroom. So I don't know. I'm interested to see that too.
Okay. Mrs. Johnson, did you want to say something?
No, I don't have anything to say. Thanks, babe.
I don't want to see it.
Why you don't want to see Mr.
Because you
Wilson
gonna
to
be
put up?
watching episodes. I don't want to see how.
Well, I would like to witness his transition. I'm a reality documentary girl all day, every day. He'll tell you I can do documentaries in reality all day. So if he was to televise his transition, I would love to see it, because I really want to see what he gonna do. I just gotta see it.
I can just see him bald head with them tattoos.
All over his, that's what I want to see. I just want to see I want to see his naked face.
It might be funny. Might be something to watch.
I'm sure it is gonna be something to watch, because they gonna be looking at him like, what the hell is this? What is he doing?
And he from New Orleans.
Knowledge, baby. He's straight from
Oh,
the
that's close.
come on.
He from
Oh, open break Baton Rouge. Get us together. Louisiana native. Baton Rouge. He said, oh, he from my hometown.
You know it's slang then, so
we
he
can't
be on that.
give New Orleans all the credit.
Okay, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Baton Rouge. Thank you for correcting us.
See, we ain't never been to Baton Rouge. That's something bad.
Y'all gotta go.
We're going. We're
We
gonna do a
right
little
across-
college
right
tour.
across. I'm
We're
like, come
doing
on,
it because
let's go
Mackenzie
over
wants to go towards Southern, so
Okay.
we're going soon.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's all. I just wanted to see you all's perspective, and you all gave some great feedback, especially you, Mr. Johnson. I mean, the Baton Rouge came out because he just went in and Black History Month, because, you know, he let it know, you know, they don't care for us. But he said people of color. He said Negroes or niggas. He said people of color. So that's what's up. All right, breathe. Girls, come in, because y'all so loud and contralto. Come, so get y'all in and over with. If y'all need a refill, get your refills. This is our, see how quick that was?
That went quick.
And we almost finna,
Well, I know we finna get in
we
now.
finna knock, we finna.
Now y'all gonna get in.
We finna
Now
go
that's what I'm ready to talk. Oh, y'all gotta take 5 minutes.
I got a PP.
5 minutes. If you need to pee, take a shot, take a smoke break, do what you do.
Look
Girl,
at that.
step to that nervous.
This is normal amount of times we're going outside. So
What you talking about now?
don't talk about that on the podcast.
Listen, don't talk. Him and Carrie.
Put them
All day,
balls
every
on
day.
there.
I be like, get somebody else to do it. So, YouTube spillers, y'all know this is our intermission. Today, we're only going to do a couple minutes because y'all know last episode I had to break it up in two because we did like a 50-minute.
Yeah, cause we can talk.
But we only gonna do a couple minutes today, and we're gonna stay right here, and we're gonna keep all things positive. I'm excited. They did so good the first half.
I know somebody used to rap right in college.
Did he, girl? No.
Him hold that damn mic. I said,
Girl,
boy,
no.
He actually raps pretty good. I was
I
like,
ain't
you
know that
actually
either.
sound pretty good.
God,
But he played old ass song.
Look at Alicia.
get
stuff
somebody
sitting in the sink,
But they
Alicia.
It's alright. I thought, you know how you can open it slow, but I did just drop it on
We
the
ain't
floor.
afraid to talk about
Bounce
Mike. We got a whole podcast stand thing at that. That he just.
Now this mean y'all gonna bring y'all. They gonna come back.
Oh yeah, they can come on.
They
back.
coming back.
But he ain't finna do no talking.
I love it. And then Marvin got on. I wasn't expecting him to go in debt like that. Marvin said, you know, Mormonism, they really don't care for people of color. You gotta talk people of color.
Tell him to talk like he can lose out. And not for him to stay here.
He gotta get some more drinks in him.
Oh
Listen to Lisa.
His accent do come out when he
It
drink.
do. It do.
I mean, it's not
Girls, so this next episode, y'all are gonna come on. Y'all are too loud, so I need y'all not to scream because it picks up everything. When y'all listen to this with your mama, Camille, you gonna hear you in Journey playing jingles and everything in the background. You just gonna hear it, cause you just.
Come take a picture with me.
Just-
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna stop my phone.
Come take a picture with me.
Just
And I'm finna get
just Journey and Camille.
I'm
Just
finna
Journey
get-
and Chameleon.
I'm sorry, camera. I'm gonna get the up close shots. Now this next topic, I know it's gonna be interesting.
Okay.
So when y'all come in, I need y'all to be quick and I need y'all to talk clear and talk in the mics, okay? So as soon as we hand y'all the mic, I need y'all to be talking like this. So when TT asks 2 questions,
Let me get
you're
back
gonna
on the
answer
screen.
them clearly, and Camilla, I'm gonna ask you the same questions. You're gonna answer them clearly, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Because she don't want to have kids. So goddamn, that's what you see.
Girl, it was you see before you even came in, I just wanted to hear they thinking, and that girl just said, cause I don't want no. Girl,
She said, "Mama got too many."
kids, she don't know what she want to do. 1 minute she be like, yeah, I just want me and my husband to travel though for like a long time.
For real, that's what I've been
And
trying to
I
tell
said,
my
but you gonna
friend
travel-
Maya and my who not married or who don't have kids.
Don't say no other name.
Oh yeah, I forgot. But I've been trying to tell them like just do whatever you want to
Yeah,
do
live
while
your
you
life.
can, because
Yeah.
now I gotta be considerate of 5 people
Yeah.
before I can bust the move.
Yeah,
So,
and then when you do get ready to have children, make sure that you've done 80% of what you wanted to do,
Wanted
or
to do.
70%.
That's it.
You've traveled to the places you wanted to go to. You've done whatever you wanted to do, because when you have babies, that's your priority and it's your responsibility to trust them with
Right.
somebody else when you're ready to travel or do something extra.
right, because
And that's a
nobody's
challenge.
coming with me.
Literally. But we're blessed. We're all blessed and fortunate to know, like, now you got your babies at home with your mom. You know what I'm saying? That we can
Yeah.
go. You like to travel though, and you gonna travel with your kids.
Yeah,
But like Alicia, when you and Marlon want to get on down, you blessed to know your son good. He ain't got a care in the world.
Girl,
It's
first
really-
of all, he ain't studying me.
He ain't studying her.
And that used to be
she
my
wouldn't mind them coming, but
I
she
sure
would be
do.
like,
I be, literally, when we was in Minnesota, I was like, because we went to the Mall of America or whatever.
Ooh, I
I
wanna
said,
go.
oh, I should have brought the kid. He would have had fun, because I never been. I just thought it was a big mall.
Right.
No, they had attractions, games, laser
Yeah.
tag. What is that? Golf. I'm gonna do it. Look, I'm gonna do a TikTok.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do Aspen too,
Nah,
y'all.
I'm
For real,
delusional.
we're gonna have to take the kids and everybody go to Aspen, Colorado. But keep going.
Oh, but that was it. I mean, he just had a lot of stuff. That's how I be. But yeah, he just don't be.
But
fooling.
McKenzie the same way, because I was like, I'm going to see Beyonce. Do you want to go? She's like, I mean, I like her. I wouldn't mind going, but I'm not tripping. Like, I don't like her like you.
I mean, I just got off the phone talking about that. I was like,
I'm going to Vegas in a couple of weeks. I'm like, what you
Like,
gonna
I would
do,
love-
sis? Are you gonna be here with Uncle Buka, or you going with Mama and Papa? I don't know. I'll let you know soon. Girl, I don't care what you decide to do. I'm gonna be gone early Tuesday morning. Listen,
You leave next week.
the 28th.
Okay.
that's what I
Yep,
was
we got
saying.
11 days.
She going too.
Yeah, just so she put on Facebook. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
girl, I'll be there in 11
That
days.
girl finna stay gone. She got another trip going.
Oh, but did you think what? Text me those dates for your cruise.
Okay, girl.
Y'all going on a cruise?
I want to.
She
Whenever,
speak like-
when my DD hit.
I don't like cruises.
You know.
I hate them.
Why?
I went on them before. I don't like being in the water in the middle of.
It's
It
too much
messes
for
my.
you.
Yeah.
A Pisces, baby.
I'm a Leo. I'm a fire sign, so I'm heat sand. Like I'm
Water, baby. Give me a
see.
I am one of them crazy.
You one of the
people.
ones that'll jump off the daggone boat.
No, I won't jump, but I always look. I be like, but I do that if I ride like a ride at the park, like the swings. I be like, now what if I did this? Or like
See?
on the
I
boat.
do that too.
On the boat,
That
I be
be
like,
right through my
I be
mind.
like, now what if? I'm sorry, y'all. I be like, now what if I jumped off? You know,
I
like
be wondering
stuff like that.
stuff like
Or
that,
like
too.
on the plane, remember when I text y'all, that plane was right and I said, and they be like, boom, boom. I was like, what if it's boom, boom, boom?
See, I don't think like that. I think I literally before I travel, I fast and pray, and I think all things positive. Cause my mind, my therapist will tell you, if something gets stuck in my mind about something happening, I won't even get to enjoy myself. You know what I'm saying? So I can't. But I went on a cruise my senior trip, high school, and we went to Cancun and Cozumel, Mexico, and the most fun I had was on land when we were in Cozumel. We was in Cancun. But on that boat, and we had access to everything, the food, everything was there. It was fun, but I just hated
Yeah,
the
see,
clubs.
one thing
We were able to drink.
But I like cruises. Well, first of all, I think about I don't have to drive
Convenient
nowhere
over.
to get nowhere, nothing to eat. I don't have to find no parking, no Uber, nothing like that. Everything is there. So that's money saved right there by not having to drive or rent a car. And then shoot, it's like Sade said, everything there.
Well, Carrie has never been on one, so just keep us posted. We're going to Jamaica. We done already said that in stone.
Next year, right? August.
No, you know, next year we're going to Dubai for the
Dubai,
40th. So I
okay,
need you to get your kids ready because you're coming. We're going to Dubai next year, and Kenzie's coming too. So we can tip her to be in the room with the kids while we do grown. Anyway, but this summer we're going to Jamaica. So we just gonna go just so we can probably 5 days. Either 6 days, 5 nights, or 5 days, 4 nights. But I want to go from Wednesday to Monday, so that'll be 6 days, 5 nights. Or to Tuesday. Well, I've been talking to him, and he's like, you don't know what you want to do. You want to go from Wednesday? When I got to take off work, I'm like, just be ready.
All they want to know is the day.
Be ready. So, but I'm taking him there for the first time. But I would love for him to go on the cruise and get that experience. Because, baby, my husband's old hood, 44 years up, finna be 45. When I say he done been to all the different states, Miami, Florida. He done been everywhere. But like when it comes to cruise and islands and stuff, he ain't never flew. His first time flying was last summer. We went to see Junior.
Yeah. Oh, really?
First time he was 43.
See,
Well, he had just turned 44.
Before, that's why I was mad she didn't go.
I was sad. Why she didn't go?
Dialysis.
Oh, okay. But that's what I told Mama. I said she probably got her stuff she got going on. We got to talk about that too today. She said it started. I keep it turn off.
We'll turn it off.
Yeah. But so yeah, I'm excited about him being able to do stuff. Cause he told me, he was like, the stuff we do, I ain't never, you know what I'm saying? He's like, the girls I mess with shit, they be saying been at home all day every day. You know what I'm saying? Look, they're regular. He was like, nah, but he said you gonna keep a nigga doing something. And I'm like, yeah, cause life's short. Life is short. It's about enjoying them all. And then I feel like, especially like what you doing, like exposing your kids to this type of stuff, so that when they won't, because white people been doing it for a long time. I'm finna be 39. I went to elementary with kids that was going to Panama Beach and doing stuff for spring break, nigga. We was in the we was just happy to be at home out of school
with all our cousins.
Baby, they were traveling, and I teach middle school now, and I have kids, like I got a student now that's excited. What are you doing for? Oh, we're going on an Alaskan excursion. I'm like, how the hell you gonna have time to go on an Alaskan excursion in 5 days? He said, oh, I won't be here that Friday. We're leaving that Thursday evening, so I won't be here that Friday. I said, well, I'll be there. So they're leaving literally that Friday. He said they're coming back that next Friday. He said they'll get back to town that Saturday. So he get to rest all Sunday before he go to work. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm just saying, like,
I don't like traveling without my baby.
Exactly.
I feel bad.
Yeah, I feel guilty. And that's why I was talking to Kenzie, like, about the Usher and the Beyonce. But first of all, you got to go to school and you get this full scholarship to Howard. So you will be able to see them later. Like, you. But I did ask her because I promised I felt horrible. And I was like, are you, like, mad at me? You feel like I'm a horrible mama? And she was like, no. Like, you gotta do what you gotta do. I would have wanted to go, but I'm like, okay, sis. Like, not too much. Okay, so I'm about to tinkle and get them in because they're excited. And fill up. Go ahead, fill up again. I'm gonna get them when I'm ready to come back in because.
As long as it ain't that wine,
I ain't buying it for a long time.
Girl, that wine, but I didn't wake up feeling bad.
Yeah.
So that was a +2 wine to that wine.
It just gets you get you down fast.
You there, yeah.
Did y'all got a tinkle or something?
Oh,
Yeah, we finna pour y'all.
Millie, you want a few crackers? Want a few crackers?
Y'all ain't telling me my lash is sticking up, but it's okay. They can't see it that
Millie,
good
push
on
your
the
button
camera.
for me.
Something else. Something else.
Come on, push it again for me.
Look, something
Come on,
else.
Journey. Yeah, after me and Journey.
One,
Where is my cup? All right.
One more.
okay.
Okay, Journey, push it for me and Millie.
You get them?
Yes.
Okay. Let me get them
Get a
in.
little more of that for this
All right, Tyler.
for this discussion.
Okay.
Gotta get going.
Cause ain't no telling.
Little.
I'm excited to
Tell
hear
us
these
the
questions.
So we're gonna let them answer
Put
first.
them in there and we're gonna let y'all talk first.
Deal.
When
Shh,
y'all
don't
come
say
in,
nothing.
y'all
Okay.
come in.
So we won't dictate their answer. I probably need to go to the restroom.
I just went.
Girl, baby kids, I said now when y'all finish with us, y'all can't be in here hollering and screaming and stuff. Y'all gotta be stopped because he'll talk about, okay, yes ma'am. It's all kids.
Oh, Tori, I didn't taste it.
Oh,
Is it room temperature?
yeah. No, is it
It's
room
too
temperature?
cold.
Is it too hot? Stick your finger in it.
What kind of tea is that? Ashwagandha?
The
That's
no
what
more
I said,
anxiety.
but ashwagandha, they say get you pregnant. I ain't trying to drink that. That's what I said. I'm gonna wait till I. But they
Crystal,
did.
you follow her from Louisiana, New Orleans.
So then,
But
what's
I
your
drink
point
tea,
of
but I
drinking
got
tea?
too
Because
much
this is
tea.
pissing me off. This hip hop tea. Like
It's
it,
nasty.
it actually
Let me
don't
tell you.
taste as bad as
It's not
other
horrible.
tea. I could actually sip this.
I can sip that. You gotta sip it within like
But
15
what's
to
the
20
point?
minutes.
Have y'all?
That helps me go to, like it give you like
Okay.
and that helps me go to sleep.
Because I have bad.
So that's
anxiety.
this. The no more anxiety.
Oh, okay.
This
You
one.
can take a picture of her thing so you can follow her.
Oh yeah, you gotta follow her on social media. And she had
scoop or two for
she
food.
yeah.
But I got
and you
enough
can
tea.
do
I
that.
drink tea.
She
So I
had
got
this
too
is
much.
this
Sure,
is
they
not
got
to
that.
help with my moods. Cause I will wake up like I be wanting to be intentional with my students. Cause I
So
love
this
working
actually
with
will
like
be relaxing.
I promise it.
That's
That
what
right
be
there,
scared. I be like, this stuff don't be working. People be
baby.
lying.
And I only do it after I like
Yeah.
nights that I. Cause after that,
You be sleep.
like it's gonna come, it's gonna get you all the way
And
right.
remember, look, you don't be in a group. But
And this my
some tea
hormonal
that help sleep. Some sleepy time or something.
She got all types. She got this one. This one is called Wet Wet. I broke it though. But this help with your
They got y'all know I took an
I
herbal
look
class.
like
They got
that.
that
That's what I
slippery
want.
elm in there and stuff.
I
The
need to
who?
take a herbal class.
Slippery elm, it's a herb.
Well yeah, it helped me keep my hormones right because I want to stay on top of it. I'm supposed to stay on top of it. But I love it. Like I've never these right here I'm trashing.
I'm sure it's give them to me. Well, I
Because the
don't need no
caffeine,
more.
I don't do caffeine.
No, I don't either.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do they look like ginger root?
Which one? All of them got caffeine in them, so you know that ain't good for you.
You got the kids, man.
Yep.
They come in when y'all sit down.
Let me sit down first, step on, and then you can get on by. Y'all need to tinkle me in. It's my bathroom and King's bathroom
What's
right
your
there.
name?
In the
She
bathroom.
wants to
Look,
go
she
tinkle
left
too.
you.
Well,
You got the podcast to
She
yourself.
y'all
wanted
have
to
some
tinkle.
You know, look.
Yeah,
I
it
told
right
Lisa-
Look at Marlon being cognizant.
I said I better not
Are
put
you
that on
good?
there. I
Straight
told,
Put what on there?
Who said where Sean?
Look.
Tell the spills what you told her, Marlon.
huh? No, I was gonna say. I remember one time I told my dad. I said, man, I was older. I was like 20. I gotta go pee. He said, son, pee. You gotta go piss. So he said, when you said tinkle, I was like, oh, I'm so
Okay, my
glad
bad.
he ain't over here. He'd had a fit.
You had a fit. Tinkle. The hell? A grown ass man, you know, tinkle. We pissed. That's and if Karen would have heard me say tinkle, I promise he probably would have said, "Tinkle, tinkle."
where the trash at?
That bag right there. We keep the big trash can outside so it won't smell up. Y'all see it's open in here. So, girls, y'all can come in. Journey, put your socks on. Millie, put your shoes on. And y'all can come in and when Mr. Wilson comes, we'll get started. y'all don't need to use the restroom, Mr. Johnson or Wilson.
No, I'm good right now.
Okay, good.
Don't kick the can.
All right, I'm excited. Johnny, put them socks on them feet.
Build a little too tight.
Unloosen it, girl. Unloosen it.
I hate wearing belts.
Girl, I need them.
I don't own one. I think I got the little thin ones
I
for
wear stuff
decoration.
if I have to wear one.
I hate belts.
We
But
know
Sade,
I
you messed me up because when I say I got probably 15 pair of leggings now.
Girl.
That's all I want to wear. Fridays I wear jeans and sweaters and stuff, but girl, I say I got so many leggings.
I don't have jeans that I can eat and feel comfortable in.
I get
Y'all
them
know
from
these,
Ross.
I don't know if y'all saw my video, but these are my no boundaries.
Oh yeah, I saw
I
it.
seen the video.
And they stretchy.
Yeah.
I'm
Huh?
a baby.
She do have a stand.
Yeah, you understand?
No, I was just asking because.
Yeah, that's why I say I'm gonna let y'all see the podcast room. But we had stands that we normally, but since I knew it was gonna be like a couple thing, I was like,
You
damn,
know,
be
I
alright.
got that one mic at home.
That look
Who? What they doing?
no chips.
Oh, I forgot to get them other shit. They got the marshmallows. Okay, girls, come on. Johnny put them dirty socks on. I mean, her clean socks on.
Camille's probably the same.
Look at you tatted up. Tat.
Girl, that's what I sang earlier. I was on the phone with her. I said, y'all, she tat.
Okay, so what's gonna happen is I'm gonna press record. Oh, this real bad. And y'all gonna hear some jazz music. That's the intermission music. To let the people know we was on a little break.
Oh, we should have had them
They-
stuff out.
Oh no, they good, cause it ain't, huh?
You gonna tell us a question ahead of time?
Oh, I'm gonna tell y'all the questions now.
I know they can.
Yeah. Oh, they
I'm talking
are.
about kids.
Oh yeah, they're good. Cause y'all will go into detail when we get ready to come in, right? So I'm gonna say we celebrate Black History. Topic is Black love, Black marriage. We're gonna be as real as possible, but I will not cross any boundaries because I respect that. I'm gonna say let's get into it. I want a brief synopsis of how y'all met and when y'all knew that each other was the one. We not taking longer than 60 seconds.
Okay.
Look at Alicia Lip. That's why I said
I can
60
tell that
seconds.
story.
60 seconds. So I'm gonna give each of y'all a chance to tell 60 seconds of how y'all met and how y'all knew each other was the one. And then I'm going to say,
Y'all let her put a time.
and then
Y'all
yeah, I want you to tell us. But you know, Alicia gonna go into Alicia nigga gonna take the big brain. We ain't got all night
Let
though.
Father tell our story.
Okay, so we're gonna do that, and then I'm going to say a couple questions. I'm gonna say about this article that I read on social media that talks about people posting their relationships on social media. I'm gonna ask y'all about that, and then I'm gonna talk about the pandemic because unfortunately the pandemic made relationships or broke relationships. I'm gonna ask y'all about that. And then I'm gonna say, since y'all have children, how important is it for your children to witness Black love? You know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. And then the last question is, we did a bonus episode about Valentine's Day, and I'm gonna ask y'all's opinion on should Valentine's Day be celebrated for the woman, the man, or both? Okay? So that's quite it. So
The
girls,
question's not bad. We was
yeah, they're not
married.
bad.
Okay.
That's what you were saying.
I normally,
How do you
I prayed about it, and when it comes to like sex and stuff like that, I feel like those are boundaries personally. Like we can talk about it with each other all day, every day, but I wouldn't want to bring other people in and to, you know what I'm saying, make them a bit uncomfortable. But this y'all first episode, that's why y'all didn't get it. The second time y'all come in, y'all getting it. We talking about it. We talking about it. Okay, so girls, listen. I'm going to play some music, and I'm going to introduce some stuff. Well, yeah, I was going to say Sade can do it for both of them. And I'm going to ask y'all the questions that I asked y'all a little bit ago, and y'all can just tell us and be honest and talk in the mic, okay? Hold that, baby. I'm going to pull my music in.
DJ, I mean, I'm not secretary.
Be crazy.
Who agreed on?
About the kids.
Okay, girl.
Happy to be. I'm telling you now.
I thought I heard you say Sade.
So worry about me. Just press play, boy. Dog, what's taking so long time to play?
Okay, so I'm gonna press recording. I'm gonna press record. Y'all gonna hear some music, but wait, okay? Like literally.
Oh, even the kids said,
Y'all
even the
thought
kids
y'all-
said,
y'all
oh.
He said, "Hey, I'll
Y'all
start
thought cutting their
telling you."
dreads off, and that's all he is.
Okay, let me delete that real quick. See how Mr. Wilson messed stuff up?
You gotta keep the
bloopers.
Well, not on the podcast. On YouTube you can, but the rest of this stuff be.
You heard me on Friday?
Wait a
Mhm.
minute, YouTube, y'all. Hey, y'all.
Now, hold on, let me get them wave. Y'all wave at me too while she ready. This way, ladies.
Come here,
Wave.
look at Alicia, wait at Alicia.
Wade Wilson's 1 point. Wade. Ready.
Marlon said he's from Baton Rouge.
I did a separate snap, we may need to redo it.
I think it looks good.
I didn't know you were still recording.
You know what I'm saying? We could have been out there getting mad at him.
Listen to him, boy, I hate.
The baby done threw her.
You know what I'm saying? I really wasn't gonna be ready.
Yeah, let's do another wave.
She done had that right when she was
Trying not to
coming
get
in.
cooked.
So,
Your
you want
cook.
to get, okay.
Us. Tell me, you can record it this time.
Give me a second, I'm just playing back so I
You
can know
fine.
where to start.
Oh, well, why we
You
waiting?
ain't found what we was at?
Sade.
I had to move it. Don't start. You know how this is.
Molly, you good? You want some more strength? Oh, good. I ain't know them things. Get that in there.
Child. More than likely. But I don't know. Nah, I make some, but I gotta bring somebody with them right here. I don't know who bring.
Hold on, girls. We almost there, girls. We're almost there, girls.
We're almost there for real.
Come on. And she ripping her new Olin shirt.
Hello.
Not even answer the
Podcast.
Okay, y'all ready? Okay. All right, we are back. I hope you all enjoyed Trap Jazz by my homeboys, my homies, Philly Moon and Quincy Q Watson. He is the engineer for the podcast, so check them out on all musical platforms. Now, listen, Spillers, our topic today is Black marriage is dope, because it is. Okay. Now, before I get started, I have two beautiful, amazing extra guests on top of our guests that are already in the building. Can y'all wave at the Spillers real quick? Now, can y'all get the microphone and say, hey, Spillers?
Hey, Spillers.
That's my baby, my niece,
Spillers.
Journey. And that's my favorite cousin, Camille Rose. Okay, so, Camille and Journey, I have to ask y'all two important questions. I want y'all to be honest. Y'all are going to answer them, and then y'all going to go and do what y'all been doing, okay? So, we'll start with Journey. Journey is my niece, my only niece. She's 7. She's my oldest brother's baby girl, his only baby girl. My parents' second grandbaby. She's my baby. That's my Journey. Journey, say what up, y'all.
What up, y'all?
Okay, Journey, so I have a question for you. So, your mommy and daddy love each other, right?
Yeah.
Do you love seeing them love each other?
Yes.
Do you love Black love?
Yes.
How does it make you feel, Journey?
Happy.
It makes you feel happy?
Yeah.
Is that something you want when you're grown and paying your own bills and stuff?
Can I answer something?
No. Talk to Journey. Would you want the Black love, the love stuff? When you're grown and pay your own bills and You taking care of your mommy and daddy. Okay, no, okay, well, that's your answer and you sticking with it. Okay. Thank you, Journey. Camille, say hey, Spillers.
Hey, Spillers.
Thank you, Camille. Now, your mommy and daddy, they are married. They got a bunch of kids and stuff. Do you love watching their black love, Camille?
Yes.
How does it make you feel, Millie?
Happy.
It makes you happy. So is this something you may want when you're grown and older?
Maybe.
Maybe. Well, why maybe?
I don't know.
What's the reason why you wouldn't want it?
Because I'll have kids.
Because you don't have kids? So you don't want kids, Millie? We can't hear you.
No.
What you say? Get somebody else to do it. Well, thank you so much, Camille and Journey. Y'all say bye, Spillers.
Bye, Spillers.
Thank y'all. Love y'all. Bye. Be good, okay?
Bye.
And I wanted to bring them in because they actually they are around it every day, all day. So I wanted to get 7-year-olds and almost 8-year-olds perspective. Is Millie 8 yet?
Nope.
She about to be 8 in April, so that's and Journey will be 8 in November. So I wanted to get some 7-year-old perspective. So listen, we got to get into this thing. Look at Marlon. Uh-oh.
Because you should have asked Journey. She said no because she probably don't know what black love is. Because she thinks she brown.
Well,
You know,
Carrie, don't
you know
start.
she do.
There
She
y'all-
don't think she black.
she said she's brown and orange. She said I'm brown and I'm orange. I said, okay, sis. Well, you black and black though. Okay. All right. So here we go. Listen. Wilson's 1.0 and Johnson's 1.0. Whichever wants to go first, I'm good. I want you all to give the Spillers a brief synopsis of how you all met and when you actually knew that she the one, girl. That's some Louisiana stuff. I don't know if it's Lawrence or Baton Rouge.
The veterans go.
Oh, we'll let the vets go. Okay, Mr. Stack and Mrs. Wilson 1.0. Tell us about
Well,
it.
you know, hey.
Don't start.
They say be true. They say be true.
So be honest.
Make sure y'all watch this YouTube video because y'all gonna see and feel all the feels.
She went to school in Henderson and
Uh-oh.
I slid in her DM.
Hey!
I jumped it all off.
Aww.
Look at she.
So how did you know she was the
He ain't
one?
lying. Look how she look. The camera
She
can't
blushing.
see.
So you slid in the DMs, Wilson, Mr. Wilson 1.0. How did you know that, after sliding in the DMs, okay, she, they probably won't want me with forever.
Well, she put up with all my stuff,
Aw.
She good with the kids,
And the microphone, Mr. Wilson.
Yes, you
I'm
do.
talking to Mr. Wilson 1.0.
Oh.
She good with the kids. Keep going. We heard you.
I know she loved me and I love her.
Aww.
What else you want?
Okay, so Mrs.
Me
Wilson.
tell y'all.
She said 60 seconds.
Did you want to add something, Mrs. Wilson 1.0?
Nah, he did slide in the DMs. He was telling the truth about that part. I was trying my best to get rid of him.
Why?
Because you're not used to when you're not used to something, you
30
push it away.
Yeah, when they're persistent. Yeah.
And so I was trying my best. I was like, okay, come on, you come over here. Then I was like, nah, I'll go away. Don't let Marla tell her he'll be sitting at the back door of them dorms. right next to Marla. Let him tell it. But no, if you're not used to something, you push them away. So I had to have my friends talk me into, sticking around and actually sticking through it. And it was worth it, y'all. Shoot. He
How many
came for
years
my
later?
day.
10.
10.
10 years.
Well, no, we're coming up on 11 years of being together.
Yeah.
So.
How many years married?
5? Coming on our 5th
Therefore, how many children?
5.
Don't worry about it.
Baby,
Small
they
team,
got 100.
good
What you say, baby?
That's
And
small
don't worry
team,
about it,
good
sweetheart. Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
This that split. She sure got baby as many kids as I can. Okay, Marlon and Alicia.
This is a long story.
Make it short, Marlon. 60 seconds, because you or Alicia.
try to make it
Hey,
short
you
as
got
I
the flow. You got the
I'm
flow.
just gonna make it short as I can. So, when I first met Alicia, you know, I tried to holler at Alicia. You know, she was seeing somebody, and I probably wasn't no good back then.
He was seeing somebody.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna get into that.
We were cool.
Yeah,
We were good
so-
friends too.
We was friends, so we used to. What was the building called that we used to go to?
Foster.
Foster. So it was me. It was Alicia, Sade. It was probably 3 or 4 other girls. I would always go in there with them. We would watch a bunch of different movies. I would cut up. We would laugh and talk and stuff. Alicia always referred to me as best friend.
Sneaky link. That was that code. Okay, best friend. We were originally good friends.
Yeah, we were. It didn't start off as a code word, but somewhere along the line that turned.
He slid that in there.
So we started seeing each other, and so we put whatever we had going on aside, and started taking each other serious. So we go through college, and we're dating each other. We go through college, so, and then when I graduate, Alicia's basically a semester behind me. So when I graduated, I went back to Louisiana, and that was in the fall, and then Alicia graduated that May, that summer. That spring, and then she was in Little Rock. I went back to Louisiana, and I was there for about a year, and I thought I just go back to what I always do, but it just seemed like something was missing in my life, and I was beyond that. I had got a little older, so we still conversated, and when I got back down there, home didn't feel like home no more because I had been gone for so long, and so, we communicated. So I was like, I think I'm about to come back up there, I miss you. So
it wasn't home. Didn't feel like home.
He was missing Lisa Boo. You know me.
Coming right.
Hey.
So
Keep going, Marlon.
my brother, I hate to say this, but he's really good at lying and telling stories. My mom will tell you, so I have no problem saying that he great at telling stories and things like that. So he used to sell cars. He was really good at it. When I got back down there, I didn't know what I wanted to do, so I started selling cars. And I was actually pretty decent at it. Nobody thought I was gonna be good because I was so quiet.
You were like your brother.
So
I said car sales.
Right, lying and shit.
So I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot of stuff into it. So I did that for a whole year. I was staying on my house. So I saved a good little chunk of change up, and then I moved back down here. I started off selling cars. I did that for about 6 months, but it's a different side to selling cars. So I knew, with me going to school and everything, that wasn't nothing I wanted to do long term. So I ended up starting working at Sam's, moved back up here, rekindle with Alicia, and like I said,
Rekindle, huh?
Yeah.
Best friend. Snake said flying.
We used to be in college. So Alicia, where you going? I'm going to go see best friend. Okay, best friend.
So we got back together a couple years later. We got married, and the rest is history, like they say.
All my life, I've been for someone like. Alicia, did you want to ask someone? Did he wrapped that thing up?
Nah,
He ramped it up. He ramped it.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson. I love it. Well, that is good to hear. So, Spillers, y'all hear their update. I'm just gonna be real quick, fast and hurry when it comes to us. Y'all know, no. But you gonna tell the wrong version. Okay, so I'm gonna let him talk. Lord Jesus, help me. I'm nervous. So nervous.
Brother Payne.
Baby, right. I should have got my Renaissance fair.
Well, I've been a part of the family for a long time. Like, I've been knowing that family for, I'm talking about a long time. South End, walking by their grandma's house. But I think she had moved on and went somewhere. But I had come down here in 2019, come down here from Texas to go to a wedding. And I said, I'm gonna go around here and holler at Boo. I hadn't seen him in about 15 years.
And who is Boo?
The older brother of that little
John.
child.
Her daddy, my oldest brother.
Oh, your older brother. But anyway, I went around there to see him. It was a bunch of them on the porch. Was he around there?
No, her mama was
Her
there.
mama was
That's who was getting me. Girl, you better go.
Also
Girl,
around
you
there
better.
sitting on the porch. I walked up looking like I had just did about 1,000 push-ups.
Baby.
A little white t-shirt.
Midnight.
Ball.
And the porch light was beaming. The street light.
I mean, they was all tipsy.
Yeah, we was
Yeah.
tipsy. We don't get
No,
drunk.
We don't get drunk. They just get
We
tipsy.
don't get drunk. We get tipsy.
And she was out there. She said, "Ooh, this ball hit. Is that?" And said my name. What's up? And I told her, "Don't play with me, girl." I said, "Don't play with me right now." She talking about. She got the twerking. I did this.
Tell the story.
That's why they wanted to get the mic.
But baby, look, Mac was standing there like.
You know that she said he was 75% ugly.
Mac was standing there looking at her mama like. I said, "Girl, don't play with me. I'm telling you, I mess you up right now." That's when that's when we reunited. But we talked about Saturday. That was on a Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, Saturday.
What happened? Friday night.
Yeah, Friday night.
Don't tell me
It
it was
Friday
3
night.
days. 3
I was mad as hell. Look, Friday night.
He deleted and blocked me.
The same night.
Yeah.
Little Larry like, "Look, we going up the wing shade. You gonna go up there and shoot pool?" I don't shoot pool or nothing. But she said she was going. I said, "Yeah, I'll come on up there." Now she was talking a lot of mess. I'm talking about talking a lot of mess. Like we was gonna get a room. She was talking a lot of mess. I'm talking about a lot of mess.
Was she there?
She came up there. She came up there.
That girl took the mic.
We been up in there chilling about an hour and a half. She bust up in there. Her and I don't know her sister, cousin, somebody, but they bust up in there. I'm sitting there, she coming there, she asking the questions like, "How long are you here?" I thought we already talked about all this. You get a room, man. She was like, we ain't getting a room. And I did it like that.
Literally.
She walked out, I was like that.
He was mad, baby. Mad.
About my phone, everything. So I go to the room, cause I said I was down here from Texas. I go to the room, I'm in the room by myself. I'm sitting there reading news, baby. She gonna call and talk about, "Did you call me?" I said, "No, I ain't calling you."
I said, you just butt
Yeah, you
down.
butt down.
Like,
You know, so I said,
I can call you,
"I
you
ain't
call
call
me.
you." I ain't call you. I said, "Now I told you I wasn't about all that playing from the jump, all them little boys you been playing with." Now, yeah, we got through. I said, "Yeah, I deleted you. Now I'm on the phone up." But Saturday.
The next day.
Yeah, Saturday she called. I'm finna go back to Texas. She said, "Can you stop by him?" Can you stop by him?
I just want to see you, baby.
Play with me.
What you do?
I came out here.
Period.
I came out here.
Period. Did.
Yeah, stop.
Yeah, we sit down here and talk. We just talk. I'm talking about all night. Just
Like
talk.
literally for about 5 hours.
Yeah, we just talk. And
Laugh, talk,
like I
laugh,
say,
talk.
that friendship, that's why I say ain't nothing wrong with that. You know?
Oh, yeah.
If I wouldn't open up to her from the jump,
Mm-hmm.
I'd be lying to her now. I tell you, I told everything from the jump, so I ain't got nothing to lie about. But yeah, that's how we met. She don't want me to tell the rest, so I'm gonna keep it sweet.
No, that was good. That was good.
But
Oh
then
my
when you
God,
want
I'm
me to
nervous.
tell- yeah, you
That's
want
why I
me to
snatched
tell
the mic
you
because
did,
I'm
you
like,
want
ain't
me
no
to tell
tell.
it.
What'd you say, Marlon?
You did good. She was sweet.
Yeah, she over there trying to every time she wanna take the mic.
You bet that sit her run
But I will clarify, when he came over, we did not have sex. We did not. I think I probably wanted it more than him, but he did kind of tell me, well, he didn't kind of, he told me, like, I don't want this. You know what I'm saying? I want to get to know you because I see something in you. You know what I'm saying? And when it happens, it's supposed to happen and we're going to do it. Because at first, what I call you?
Nah, it ain't what you call me. I can say it since you won't call me.
Don't-
You call me before I say it.
I mean, just say it in a nice, friendly way. I just said you didn't like women.
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you why she said that, cause I ain't wanna say the wrong thing. Because.
Don't be vulgar
We
with
did-
it, baby. Be
No,
like,
we did talk for a couple, but she tried to give it to me. You know, she tried to give it to me.
I was like, let me see what I'm working
So,
with
okay,
before I
so-
go any further. I need to make sure this
she was
good.
She was tipsy, and I kept
I need to
telling
make sure
her-
this good.
I kept telling her, I know this ain't what you want. 'Cause I know what I'm capable of. I got full confidence in myself. I said, I know this ain't what you want, woman. You better get your mind right. So I said, all right then. I checked the oil. You know what I checked the oil. Boom.
No, hey, no, you didn't check the oil.
Now that's oil, but
You changed the oil.
no.
He ain't changed it though, he just
okay.
checked
I
it.
ain't changed
Okay.
it. It
Yeah.
wasn't the oil, cause when me and other fellas talk, the oil is the you know the dookie.
Ooh, well, I didn't have
That's why I
that.
said I ain't checked that oil, but I put my dipstick in.
Dipstick, okay.
That goes with the oil.
Get the mic.
Okay, you
That's
dipped.
crazy,
Okay, you went to go see what it was gonna be like. Okay, you went to go see what it was gonna be like.
But you thought it was gonna go all the way.
Yeah, I did.
So when I rolled up out of it, I said,
And you laughing with the text.
Baby,
no,
went-
I laid down and went to sleep. Cause
Yeah.
she was tipsy. She was like,
and went home the next
she
day.
was talking
Went
shit.
home the next day.
She was talking shit.
Went home the next day.
You must have like women.
Yeah, the next. Yeah.
I said why? Because I told you I didn't want to do this right now. Cause that's all it would end up being. I already knew where my head was at. Cause if I'd have done it then, I wouldn't have came back down here. But since she wanted it, I said, I don't get let's take her. She's still here.
Oh, is.
Yeah, with that, huh?
Is later is. Well, good job, Mr. Wilson. Woo, thank you, Lord. 'Cause you had my nerves bad, baby.
But
But
been
that
trying
was
to clean way the whole night because you told me I couldn't see.
yeah, because I was like, oh God, I know. I never normally say nothing to him about what we talking about, Marlon and Stack. But tonight I was like, now I'm gonna ask this question, but please don't be like just boundaries. You know what I'm
we
saying?
all
Just-
grown. We all grown.
Is,
wasn't
but
no
I
teenager
just-
person, no.
Yeah, but I appreciate
Just a
you.
little bit about
I
it,
appreciate you just stopping at the
Them
dipstick.
your friends, them your cousins. They know you. Now, they cousins might not know you like they know.
Right.
Right.
All right, now moving on. So that's how the Johnsons and the Wilsons 1.0 and the Wilsons 2.0 met each other. Okay, so
I
all different phases of life.
Talk, baby.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I had
I'm
one other
sorry.
thing. You know, I watched the segment before whenever it was just Alicia and Sade. I heard them talking about that gasoline and fire. I gave him that name.
Did you?
Yeah.
Now Lisa, why you didn't give Marlon his
He
credit?
sure wanted his creds. Yes,
I
Marlon. We
said-
did say what was
When I
that?
first met these two, I was like, oh my God, y'all just hyping each other up. She say something.
You don't need no.
Set
What's that
off.
mean? What's that? That little TikTok song. You don't need
Yeah,
a song. Hype you
I don't
up.
know
What's
that.
that?
Oh.
You don't need no bitch, you
Better
better
hype your pussy up. Hey,
You better hype your hey. I love
you
it.
better throw.
Hey, hey. I love it. So that's what's up. So y'all remember last episode 9, Spillers. Marlon is the one that actually gave the black girl Sade and Alicia. Y'all remember on the dope episode? He the one that told them that they was gasoline and fire.
Yeah.
So listen.
I ain't lying.
He ain't like Stephon said he ain't like. Okay, so on to our next question. Just y'all doing good. Now I read an article a couple weeks ago that stated that people who post their relationships or about their relationships on social media are often trying to validate or overcompensate for something in the relationship that is missing. Now, people who don't advertise their relationships on social media has more successful relationships than others. How do y'all feel about that? And we'll start with the Johnsons.
I guess we have a really good successful relationship because I don't do social media.
I'm gonna take
Go
it.
ahead.
Because I'm a social media person. I will say at the beginning, because I was just so happy, me and my boo was back together and all that. So, I did was always posting because everybody be like, you Alicia boyfriend, you Alicia boo. Stuff like that. I don't know, they used to do that to both Stephon and Marlon. But I am a social media person, so I do post like him, my family, different things like that. And it's not necessarily validation. I just like to post. I don't know. I'm just like, I'm not an open book, but I'm an open book. I post what I want to post. I
Yeah.
post what I want you to see. So
Yeah.
I think that's that on that. But going back to like relationships, successful versus not successful. I mean, I post them. I think I'm still successful. I don't feel like, I'm not doing it for clout. I'm not doing it to open any doors for people to be, jumping in any of our inboxes or anything like that. I just literally post. So
And we're
I don't
social
know.
media people, so I get it.
Um,
Wilson's 1.0.
I agree with Alicia. I mean, when I post because I feel like posting. I don't just post just because that's what everybody doing or whatever. And I don't put, as far as relationship, I don't put our information on there. We keep it to us pretty much.
Yeah. So Sade, when you post
We
your
know your
husband,
husband
do
and
you
wife
think
and-
that validates the status of your relationships, or if it compensates for something that's missing? Like,
Not at all. Like, I can speak for us, of course, but like at the beginning, we were young, so I used to be petty. I used to be on Twitter, be like, y'all like mad.
Well, let's
Y'all
go back
like
to the
mad.
Twitter days.
Just so he can say, why you mad? And then so I can say, blah, blah, blah.
Gasoline.
Conversation.
Twitter days, not
That
even
nigga Twitter get him and he'll text quick. What you mad about? What you referring to? And so that was my way of, because men, y'all, well, for my husband, when he shut down or when he's quiet, he's thinking.
Mhm.
And so, and that's 99.356% of the time. He's quiet. He's a quiet being.
mhm.
And I'm quiet too until I get my way. Like, ask my dad, I can be mute until I get what I want.
Mhm.
And so I would go to Twitter, I'm like, y'all, I'm mad. And then he'll text me, why you mad? And then I'm like, perfect time to say why I'm mad. But now that I'm older and we've gone through what we've gone through and we're still raising kids, we just, we just roll.
That's what's up.
That's it. And so definitely people do it for clout though.
Yeah, people
Like,
do.
and I, even though you say, we post this, I just be posting stuff. I believe whatever people post
Is what it is.
is what it is. You can lie all day and say, I don't believe nothing I post. I believe everything you post.
Right.
Because why would you post it?
Right.
And so, and he's almost similar to Marlon being a non-social media because he only posts funny stuff or silly stuff. But for relationship wise, when people say, they don't do it for clout, you're doing it for clout.
Period.
Because if I'm posting my kids and my husband, I want y'all to see, hey y'all,
This us.
this us.
Hey, we still ticking.
This us. And then we go back because we don't have that many pictures together because we don't really, we just living. That's it.
Yeah.
And
Nah,
then,
hold
and
on.
then,
Go ahead.
and then when we do post, it'd be like just a clip of what we see
Right.
every day. So it's just,
Or y'all doing amazing kid stuff, because I know when both of y'all do it, it be dope. But when Stephon do it, Sade, I love you, girl. But I be like, yes, black
Right.
daddy.
Like,
You
where I'm
better
at in
put
the
on for
video.
the black daddies. And his kids be so happy, girl. Truly and Millie be on it, and SJ be like, what we
Like
doing
his
here?
daddy.
yeah, that's what we do though. That's
Yeah.
like every day.
And it's beautiful, so y'all ain't doing no wrong. Go ahead, Marlon.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I had to get Stack credit because he much better than me at posting because I'm completely out of bounds when it comes to posting.
Yeah, because I
So
can say
I'll
happy
give him
birthday.
Yeah, I
credit.
will say
You'll
that
say
at the
thanks
beginning,
2
I
months
did want
later.
my birthday post, but now I know him and who he is. Like, he really don't post at
He
all.
don't.
Like,
That's what I just said. You say happy birthday, Marlon. 2 months later, thanks.
right.
What is Marlon responding thanks for? What happened?
Yeah, I use social media for entertainment purposes only. I don't post, I don't do nothing.
And I love that. That's ain't nothing wrong with that. My husband does not have a social media account at all. But for me, listen, I'm about to be 39 this year. The good Lord blessed me with a good husband. I mean, it was real quick. In 2019, I was 35. Listen, I don't post for clout. I don't post for validation. But I remember about 6 or 7 years ago, and my pastor preached a sermon, and he was like, when the Lord gives you the joy, it doesn't matter what you're going through, what you've been through, he's going to renew it. And when I kind of did a little therapy with him about a situation with dating and these niggas, and he just told me, when it's your time, it's going to come. And when he gives it to you, you gonna feel like you felt at 15, 16. Like I promise you, everything that he wants you to have, he's gonna let you experience it all. And that's what I'm in the season that I'm in. So when I post me and my husband, it may not be daily, it may not be weekly, but when I post us, it's not for clout, it's not for validation, it's just. And every time I post him, I always say, shout out to God for blessing me with this, baby, because it wasn't nobody but him. Perfect example tonight, when he came home from work, our microwave, and I'm putting y'all in our business, but our microwave went out, so we took that one down, and we ordered a new one, and he knew he wasn't going to have time to build the new one in, so he put it to the side, and he just literally made my podcast set. You know what I'm saying? I didn't ask him to do nothing. I didn't say, Mr. Wilson, can you move this table? Can you do this? Can you do that? Only thing I said was, baby, just put the poster back there. You know what I'm saying? But but the fact that he know his wife enough, but he does stuff like that.
Y'all been here.
But he does stuff like that, or wash my car, just little stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm at an age to where, yeah, I'm gonna shout out my niggas like I'm grateful. So I'm going to do that. So not everybody do it or post their relationships to brag or to overcompensate for something. No, we're grateful, we're blessed, and we don't take it for granted. So, Mr. Wilson, you want to add something to that?
I ain't on no social media, that's y'all platform.
Thank you.
Hey, shout out to Kerry. He make people like me stay alive. He don't have a social
I
media
ain't-
account. So you know what? That keep me alive. That keep me alive.
You don't feel bad,
No, I
Marlon?
don't feel bad. Thank you.
I don't see none of the stuff unless like if I'm
Hey.
sitting by him and he be laughing. He be
Yeah.
like, man, check this out.
He show you
And
what
I
it is.
look, after that.
I'm jealous. They got me sucked
Hey,
in.
man.
Yeah, and see, she be like, look, I said, I don't want to keep looking at it. You gonna let me? If I get one, then she ain't gonna like it, cause I ain't had none the whole time we've been together. So if I just get one, she be, she see me.
Now you want to be on social
Yeah,
media. Yeah, you
what
on
you doing
social
on
media.
social
What you got?
She see me over there on my phone like she be on hers.
Like what?
You know, she ain't
What's
gonna-
that about? Like, what we doing? Okay, so to our next question. Now we are coming fresh off of a pandemic. Y'all know that pandemic has literally made relationships and it has broken relationships. So, what benefits or challenges did the pandemic cause or have on you all's marriage? Because you all were almost newlyweds during the pandemic. Alicia and Marlon were newlyweds. You literally did your wedding at the nick of a dime, and not even a year later, bam, the world shut down.
Yeah.
So we'll start with the Wilsons 1.0. What challenges, if any, did the pandemic have on your marriage? And I know it made y'all stronger because, bam, y'all still together. Hallelujah, thank you, Jesus, y'all here doing the thing. But if there were any challenges that brought about your marriage, then what were those, if you don't mind sharing?
I don't think it was really no challenges. 'Cause I still had to go to work.
Essential worker. And I pray for y'all every day, all day. I made my husband a mask when it first happened. That nigga would not wear my mask. He was like, girl, I'm not gonna wear that. But anyway, keep going. Okay, I'm sorry, step up. You said that you had to work, so.
It's pretty much, I mean, COVID didn't really like, I don't know, it didn't change too much. It just, we just kept going. We just kept rolling.
Alrighty. Trina, you want to add something?
No, because it's true. We had to keep going. Like, even being educators and working from home, we still had to educate. We still had to work. We still had to raise our kids. We still had to wash them dishes and wash their clothes every day. So life went on, but we were paying attention to what was going on in the world.
outside, yeah.
And so we stayed in our phones.
Yeah.
So we was like, baby, did you see this? Did you?
Yeah.
And that prompted, we could record more. We could do this more.
Yeah.
But it did boost our business because we were working more at home.
Yeah.
And so we were able to really, Alicia knows, she can attest to this. I record more during the summers, during holidays, because that's when I'm at home the most. And so that really boosted our business because we were able to work more from home. So, it strengthened us.
And then I'm like, I stay to myself anyways, or like small groups, so I stay to myself for like small groups.
Yeah.
So I don't do too much like big crowds anyways. So,
Yeah.
it didn't really bother me.
Good. Johnson.
Hold on.
Oh, okay. Uh-oh.
I'm
Lord help us.
gonna say this for all the fellas
Help us, Lord.
that
We need another drink.
that love their woman, that show their woman that they love her.
Yeah.
I'm talking about all of that. But when COVID happened, to be in the house with your woman for 24/7.
Yeah, made a break.
Yeah, I mean.
We gonna talk about that in a
made me
second.
stronger.
We gonna talk about it. Let Marlon go. Marlon, Marlon
Yeah,
go.
cause a lot of people might, cause when you asked him, he was like,
We still had to go wrong.
yeah, we still had to go on with it, you know.
'Cause he
but
did.
see what you said, now you said the struggle, it really wasn't no struggle of, now what you asked.
I asked how to, yeah.
But it wasn't struggles, but it was mental, I know it was mental for everybody to be in
Yeah.
the house.
Well, some people that didn't have to go to work and
Yeah.
stuff like that and had to actually stay at the house, they learned more about their significant other or things like that. But I still had to work,
As
and she
Wilson's,
still had to work.
just say
Yeah.
as Wilson's, cause I had to go.
Yeah,
with
as
y'all.
Wilson's, we
You had to
had
what?
we worked.
Yeah,
We
but
were-
but
Not
that's
Wilson's, men.
Oh, yeah, I worked too. What, all of them was at home.
but that's why I
Yeah,
asked, because for him and his marriage, it like Sade said, it built their business and it brought them, a bit closer. But that's why I said some marriages it either made or broke the marriage, because some people had no idea of who their spouse was until COVID, and that made them not like their spouse or like their spouse,
That's why I
and
was
that's
thinking
why
about
COVID. Like if you Google the divorce rates, 20 to 21, it was like a 60% jump in divorces because people didn't know their spouses, because everybody was on the go. We always working or doing something for the kids, and when it was time for each other, it was wham bam, thank you ma'am, go to bed. And then when it was time to actually, where you were forced to be around each other, you didn't like each other. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said that. Go
And you
ahead.
had to wear a mask.
Anyway, go ahead, Marvin.
Yeah, so
Marlon, I'm
I'm gonna
sorry.
kind of piggyback off of what Carrie and what Stack said. I feel like for the people in my circle, as men, regardless of whether COVID was going,
Wait, can I say something?
go ahead.
Louisiana came out. I can wait. The people in my circle. okay, I'm sorry. Oh my God, I can't wait till y'all hear it. Okay, go.
Look, for people in my circle,
Cause that boy said people in my circle. I said, oh, come on, Louisiana.
I can only speak for them. I don't know what was going on in the rest of the world, but I can say that as men, it don't matter what's going on outside. We got to get out and we got to provide for our
Already.
family. So, COVID, whatever. If it's something to do, we got to go out and get it. You know. So what was the original part?
That was you said how does that COVID affect the
Okay,
relationship?
no,
Yeah.
What you say about COVID?
I want, huh?
COVID, baby, because it's coming out, baby. Louisiana coming out. Yes, Marlon.
It was something I wanted to add to that though, but like during COVID, we was in Texarkana, and Alicia, she like a social butterfly. So we in Little Rock, she doing about, but in Texarkana, all that kind of came to a screeching halt, regardless of COVID. So it was almost like us being back in college. We started out as best friends, so of course we enjoy beyond that relationship, beyond like a physical relationship. We friends at the end of the day, so we enjoyed each other's company, and being in Texarkana, that just really even drew us close together. It was like going back to college for us. So, I was working, at the time she wasn't, because of COVID, but just being able to come home, having her at the house and Kyrie at the house, it was really a beautiful thing. I didn't really feel COVID that much because, Alicia did get COVID, but it wasn't bad, But again, we just really enjoyed that time that we was able to spend together, I guess, due to COVID.
I love it.
That's what I was gonna say. Like I enjoyed, we just like you said, I'm a busybody, and with COVID, it slowed everything down. So we had more time to spend together, more movies to watch. Cause that's what we do, movies and shows. Even when he got off work and different things like this. So.
We at the house. You just send me some movies.
I tried to give Mr. Wilson sugar. He said, "Nah, you don't watch movies, baby. Baby, I don't do." But that was beautiful. And Marlon was so Louisiana on that question. Oh, I can't wait till y'all hear it, baby. I'm talking about the whole conversation. It was just so Louisiana.
Let's just
for
pull
me.
Louisiana.
It was so the whole conversation. It was just so cool that really coming back home and it was preaching. It was a school. Yes, Marlon. For us, COVID was literally like we had just started. That he had proposed, so we were newly engaged. and I went to visit him for spring break, and the Lord had blessed the schools to shut down. So I stayed in Texas, and Mackenzie was in Nashville, Tennessee, visiting her father and family. And that's when I knew that this was the man for me. Because I had never lived with a Negro. You know what I'm saying? I done spent the night. I had to spend the night bed. You know what I'm saying?
I almost got put out about twice.
It did. In Texas. Like, he was like, what? But anyway, I literally stayed in Texas with him. And he was an essential worker because he was working for Tyson. So they made him do mandatory overtime because the chicken sales had went up, the corn, everybody. So, he was like, you know, you here, I'm here. We made it work. We got to know each other even more. You know what I'm saying? I was happy to welcome him home in his city. You know what I'm saying? I cooked for him. I did all types of stuff. So COVID, I feel like, was like a blessing for our relationship. I don't feel like it did anything.
Show me if I had a woman or a girl.
Ooh. Did. And what you hear?
Both.
Hey, she can do both.
Boy, you give a nigga inch, he take a mile every time. Just give me my credit. Give me my credit.
This is when the baby come out. Now, I was going in at 2:30 and getting off at like 1, 2 at night in the morning. She want me to get up at 7 in the morning and sit over her and drink coffee. She up. She been sleep all
By the way.
Watching David. That was she first started.
Oh, yes.
I can't stand that nigga.
Baby, don't say that on the mic.
Don't say that.
David Mirror, girl.
News,
I tell y'all.
news. That's all she watched.
Yeah.
That's all she watched.
So that is when I was introduced to David Mirror. That's because, like, I didn't care about COVID when I was in Little Rock, and my boss was like, hey, make your students some packets because we're not coming back after spring break. And I was like, sis, we got like an extended spring break. And she was like, yeah, like 2 weeks for sure, but it may be over after 2 weeks. But we ain't know what's going to be the rest of the year. You know what I'm saying?
We don't really know what's going to happen.
So I had made my students the packets, and of course I was there then, and I was in Texas. So Texas is much bigger than Arkansas. So the cases were getting big. I literally was flipping. He was at work. I promise y'all, and I was just flipping through the channels, and I saw "Welcome to World News." I'm David Mirror, and I was like, okay, let me see what he's talking about. And when I say been hooked ever since, so it did us some good. So to our last question, see how the Lord working it out, baby girl, ready to get picked up from my game in about 30 minutes, but we're gonna go ahead and knock this thing out. Okay, so this is our last question for this episode, Stack and Marlon, because y'all gotta come back. Hello, y'all ain't saying nothing. Stack, what you say, 30 seconds?
30 seconds.
But Marlon, what you say? I said y'all gotta come back. I just need y'all to agree on. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I'll come back.
Okay, good. See, I just gotta get their feet wet a little bit.
Then you can talk about other stuff.
Yeah,
You
get
gonna
their
bring
feet
them in
wet.
here and ask them hardcore questions.
I think my questions been kind of.
Nah,
I mean, if it is a
Yeah,
hardcore
yeah,
question,
good
I'll
question.
answer that I won't.
That part, Stack. That part. Okay, so listen. Now our last episode, we did a bonus episode. Now I had to do a bonus episode in the spring, just to bring y'all up on game or make y'all privy to what happened. I had said that I'd be cooking breakfast and stuff for Father's Day, but I ain't cook it this Father's Day, so I had to publicly apologize because Kevin Gates, my homeboy, he had said some stuff, and I ain't agreed. I agreed, and then I kind of went back on my word, so I had to make a bonus episode and apologize publicly. And so this last bonus episode, we had a conversation because I felt like Valentine's Day is for women, you know. And a couple of my friends and some people even posted it on Spotify's and the Apple Podcast reviews, like, sis, Valentine's Day for everybody. And I was like, bruh, me do not celebrate Valentine's Day. But anyway, I wanted you all's opinion. Who do you think should be celebrated on Valentine's Day? Do you think Valentine's Day is for the woman, the man, or for both? It will whoever want to start, not everybody at once.
Me personally, I think Valentine's Day is. I mean, it's for
Tell the
who
truth,
it's
tell the
for,
truth, tell the
because,
truth.
like, you know, it's for the women, but you know, for the most part, it's for the women.
Tell the truth.
But at the same time, you know, some people split. Valentine's Day is like almost every day. It ain't just like.
Yes.
So is every day for the woman or is every day for both of y'all?
Tell the truth.
That's what you just said. Okay,
Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
Y'all see the way
I
I
can
read
answer
it.
that for you, Stat.
Yeah, come on, answer.
Every day for the woman.
You got to try to, they always think she always talking about 80-20. You got to try to make it 50-50. If you let them even think it's 80-20, what you think they gonna do? So you got to put your foot down.
We
somewhere.
gonna do more.
To me, Valentine's Day it's about love.
It is.
Yeah.
I mean,
it is,
so
yeah.
what you do when you got the same sex and they two dudes, they ain't supposed to get each other now?
The more
Get somebody else to do it.
So I guess it's about love.
The more feminine one.
I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know, but me, like I told her when I was growing up, my mama, she was the dad and the mama. So Valentine's Day, we thought it was for the woman. Mama got everything. Then we was growing up, she was like, get your girl stuff for Valentine's Day. So the first girl was getting it, but I was like, but she don't get nothing back. I said, Valentine's just one day you supposed to get this woman all this stuff. Nah, it don't work like that. When you getting it every day. So like I say, when that one day come, if you a couple, I believe y'all should just have that day together.
Yes,
Not you, this woman, you come home and she looking for flowers.
That's
I
it.
agree.
I need rose petals. I need it to be decked out. I don't literally, but I'm just saying.
I agree with him because it's kind of like perspective on things. Like, I mean, as far as when you're in a relationship together and you're doing things and giving each other what you, like, say if she wants something, we gonna get it then and there. We're not gonna, we gonna wait till Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
We're gonna
Yeah.
build up a
Yeah.
big surprise.
So,
for
We
Yeah.
could have got that
Valentine's Day.
microwave.
I got a
Yeah,
even better
Right.
We just go ahead and
Microwave
do
was
it
all
then.
Valentine's.
I got a good question. So if you a man, right, and you feel like you should get something for Valentine's Day, my question to you is, what does your Valentine's Day gift look like?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you mine.
Uh-oh.
Okay? No, outside of the woman. You can't use the
Oh,
woman.
from somebody else?
No, I'm saying, okay, if you a man, you believe it should be, what you want, a teddy bear? You want some Because the woman is always the Valentine's Day gift.
Always,
Yeah.
You can't
always.
use that. I'm talking about what you want, some candies, some
Right,
some
child.
teddy
Oh, she
bear,
gotta do
you want some
Camille meal.
balloons.
I told her from the beginning because I don't like teddy bear. I
Exactly.
don't like balloons.
Exactly.
You give me, cook me a meal, take me out to eat, something like that. Now, the dude want the teddy bears, then there's something wrong.
That-
You know what I'm saying? The way he
Can't
want
get
to
on
get this big old teddy bear,
Yeah.
or he want a big old card.
And you
big card.
got a big teddy bear, big in bed
Yeah,
late with every
yeah.
night.
But see, I just see it because, she be like, get me something, I ain't getting you nothing. So the first time, like I told her, give me some cologne. Let me tell you what I want. Don't just surprise me. You come home with this big teddy bear, you're gonna be mad.
See, me and my wife, we had already kind of been through all them phases.
Yeah,
before,
yeah. Yeah.
And like right now, Valentine's Day, she don't like candy. She don't like flowers.
I wasn't.
She don't like chocolate covered strawberries. And then like how I am, I buy plants and stuff for the house all the time.
Yes, because she a plant mom.
She do like plants. but,
Yeah.
I buy plants for the house and stuff all the time.
I don't really care about really none of the holidays, not just Valentine's Day. Like,
And that's how we are. And we established
no.
that. We established that a little bit ago. Like, if Valentine's Day, you not finna see us in a restaurant. He don't bring me no chocolates, don't bring me no. I love flowers. He does do flowers for me Valentine's Day, but he does them randomly.
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking about once a month or something, he gonna bring me some
You
roses.
respect them, you want them.
Cause I love them, and I do love flowers. I love plants, but he ain't started the plant
She'll
game.
come home.
He trying to watch me take
I'll
care of
put you on.
Yeah, no, look, she'll come home, she'll be like, well, today was my chapter 20, what year was it?
20, but Founders Day, I just say
Founders Day, it was my Founders Day. When she come tell me stuff like that, she got the baby like that. Now the baby go to school today. When she go and perform, she want me to bring flowers.
Well,
Like,
I had a
that's what you supposed to do. I don't know this. You know what I'm saying? So also not
Yeah, it's a
now I know
learning
when I
lesson
go
for
when I
everybody.
go
It
and
is.
she mad because I ain't give her what she wanted and she mad. I know it. They ought to know now. I'm not gonna get it when you want it.
Yeah.
But when they ain't, I just pop up.
Right
with
on
it.
on time.
Yeah. Right on
You
time.
don't call me and tell me, "Raise, you don't give me no flowers." No, okay.
Wait on it. Alicia, what were you gonna say?
Well, I was gonna say two things about
Little patience.
because now I'm gonna go to them in a second. But for Valentine's Day, I guess because I like to give you stuff, so I still like to give him stuff. I'm a giver, a natural giver, so I still like to give him something, even if it's something small or do something like cute or something, you know, like around the house, just to surprise him, because he's not like really into that type of stuff. So for me, I don't mind getting him something. Even like this year, I think we did like a small Valentine's Day. Like I got him some candy, some chocolate, because he like candy and stuff like that. And then for me, now one thing I will say, he usually, so I am used to it. I'm not a flower girl either, but every year for Valentine's Day, he usually give me those tulips and stuff from Sam's and some other stuff, like something
Yeah.
small. So I be like, okay, man, you know, I guess this year I'm gonna give my because I like the tulips, because the tulips when they grow, then they expand along with the
Yes,
roses
they bloom,
and stuff.
they be
So they
pretty.
last a little longer. So I like that. But going to the holiday, y'all. Now it depends. Marlon will tell you about them holidays now, because especially Mother's Day. Marlon that hurt me. I mean, we only almost 4 years in, but he know. He be like, I thought the Mother's Day be for the older people. And this, that. I'm like, I'm a mother. And I guess also because when I had my kid, I had Kyron at a young age. So I was so shocked on my first Mother's Day. Like my aunties and everybody got me cards and stuff. So I'm like, shoot,
husband's finna go in.
Husband, but he not like into the holidays like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
anyway. So like even like Christmas or, I mean, not saying that he still give me stuff like that, but he don't put that. Let me see. I say,
In a good way.
like he's not into holidays like
He
I
don't go
am.
all out.
Like for
He just don't
birthdays,
go
I
all
love to make, like I feel like everybody's birthday should be special. So I want them to have like a wonderful birthday.
Yeah.
Like your birthday
Yeah.
is your day, and that's
Yeah.
how I feel. And he just go with the flow, you know. He ain't tripping. Like even
Amen.
if it's Christmas, he ain't
Copacetic.
tripping. Even Father's Day, he ain't tripping. You know, like none of the holidays he ain't tripping. But on some certain holidays, you know, I be tripping. So it depends. Like Christmas, like I be trying to start
Well,
new
look, man, you
traditions
doing
with my
good.
family.
Both of y'all
But-
don't need the trip.
So.
Alicia real festive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I am a
And that's
festive
me.
person.
Yeah.
We love to celebrate everything, and I don't think nothing is wrong with that.
We.
I mean, I said
You talking about
Alicia.
doing a
Well, y'all are one, so when she do,
Nah,
you
she
do.
talking about you. She talking about
Oh, and I'm talking about me and you, because
Stop
I
that
celebrate
fake
anything. Listen, I
Yeah.
passed a.
Cinco de Mayo on a Friday this year, I think.
Oh, we turning up then. I took a test and then I had to pay for it. I passed it, baby. We came home, we turned up like it was a whole promotion, and I ain't get 50 cents more. But anyway, I passed it, so we turned up. No, I did say that was my last question, but this is my last question for real, and I want us to spend 30 seconds each on it because this is the Black Love, Black Marriage episode. And since all of you all, Marlon has a bonus child, Mackenzie has a bonus child, Stat and Sade, baby, they got about 1,700. Anyway, together, baby, they got a bunch of kids. But I love them, and they so beautiful.
And they make it look easy.
And I make it look so easy. I tell Sade that all the time, girl. Look, y'all just make people want to have kids that far.
Somebody else to do.
That girl said somebody else to do. She said, "Don't do it." You're childish. Mr. Wilson, Journey was in our closet and just playing with him, just giving him a hard time earlier. He's like, "This do kind of make me don't even think about it. Let it go. I think you better let it go." Okay, but this is my question. We only got a couple seconds left for real. How important is it for you all, for your children to witness your Black love, and not only witness it, but what influenced you to want to make them experience it? Because I feel like Black love is the best, it's beautiful, and when you have children that get to grow up, you know what I'm saying, and see it, my mom and daddy, and like even in my child's case, like she doesn't see her mom and daddy, but she see her mom and daddy, and she see the way her mommy and daddy love each other, you know what I'm saying? So how important is it for y'all to make sure that you all's children see that? 5 seconds go. 10.
Well, you know, I'm used to it, but I'm not used to it. Like, if y'all
Yeah.
know anything about me, my parents are still married.
Yep.
And so I always say that they can't live with each other, but they can't live without each other.
Mm-hmm.
And so I still stand by that. My mama in my house right now. So I witnessed love with my grandparents, with my parents, but it's always been a struggle love type thing. And so it's very important that my girls and my son now, y'all.
Yeah. Happy, my son.
Right. See me calling him Bay every day. Bay. So that they can know when they get their man, they better say Bay and Bay better come.
Yeah.
Come on and come on.
Yeah.
And so it's very important for them to see that so that they can see that it's okay that, you know, sometimes mama sad and daddy pick up and sometimes daddy quiet and mama come pop in the head or to wake them up or whatever, you know, just to see that we're happy.
Yeah.
And also see that when they rarely see us when we're sad because we don't really, you know, he very just how he looks now. Quiet and to himself. So it's always, but it's important for them to see that, you know, we love and we struggle, but we're going to make it through together. And if you ever have any problems, call your daddy.
That part.
I agree with everything she's saying pretty much, and it's more important because as far as what Marlon say, people of color. People of color, you mostly see, separate households.
Yeah.
Where, the kids gotta go over here for the weekend, and gotta go over there for the weekend. And like to have both of us at the house, it benefits them and it shows them how it works pretty much.
And how it's supposed to look.
How it's supposed to look.
It scares me to absolute death. Not even about the black love part, just about being that role model for the kid and what the kid turns out to be.
Yeah.
Regardless of what they see and the decision making within the house, it scares me to death. I'm not gonna lie. Just as far as decision making and what you see and what you hear. From the black love part, I don't worry about that too much. I'm more worried about being a man at the end of the day, because if you're a man, the black love gonna come. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just being honest. That's what really scares me at the end of the day. How do I handle, grade? Not really grades, but how do I handle how the kid responds based on different things? That really keeps me up at night. Just concerned about that. The black love thing, it's gonna come. Kyron has plenty of examples of black love, not even only being Alicia, but even his grandparents. I mean, he had black love all throughout his life. I'm not worried about that. I'm more worried about him becoming the man that he needs to become.
Yes,
right. The black love will follow.
Yes, come, girl. I want to hear what you got to say behind that, baby. I'm all ears.
I don't have any knowledge. But for me, from my perspective, I feel like it's very important because I want him to be able to see it and know that, like we talked about in the last episode that me and Sade was on, that we're very nonchalant, we're not touchy feely and stuff like that. Like I want him to be able to know that he can love and love hard and love some, when he get a wife and all that. But that's it. I think it's important. I'm not gonna. I agree with my babe.
Your baby.
Hey,
your husband did
We
that.
apologize we took too long.
No, y'all were good. Yeah, everybody was good. It was. I try to keep the time limit because you want to keep the listeners in, and plus they don't want to hear y'all again. So I need y'all to be good too, so y'all can come back and y'all won't be like, nah, Sade ain't doing it. Nah, Alicia, tell Toya to find somebody else. I don't need to hear that. I need y'all to come back to the Spill Podcast. Well, I appreciate everything that you all have brought tonight. Y'all have brought some amazing jewels. I'm excited about this episode. I feel like it's going to be a blessing. I feel like it's going to be motivating. And I feel like it's going to make these black marriages that even the ones that are in sunken places right now, they're going to be like, nah, we got to come up out of this. You know what I'm saying? Because this is us. We're the original kings and queens. So if we don't do nothing else, we got to shine. Okay? Did y'all want to wrap it up or say some final words? Anything? Wilson's 1.0? Look at that.
Probably too scared.
Y'all literally get 5 seconds because our seconds. Do you want to say something?
I just wanted to thank you, for having me on the podcast, the Spill. Everybody follow the Spill podcast.
That part.
Shout out to the Spill. Shout out to Speak Life.
That part.
Alicia,
And then shout out to who?
Yeah, we're gonna shout out to Camille Rose.
That part. That
Hey,
part.
he sound like one look. Hey, he sound like
You already know when
Hey,
you get the t-shirt.
you better
You
start out
already
with
know
that
the
first.
t-shirt.
Yeah.
You're not gonna share that shirt,
He
ain't
sound
no?
like one of them brothers that do the interview for
You see
Brian.
her? See, that's why y'all gotta watch it on YouTube.
Shout
She waiting.
Shout out to my wife for inviting me.
That's all that
Yeah, she invited
Yeah,
me.
P, hold it down. Mr. Johnson, would you like to give us some final notes?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Latoya for starting the podcast. You know, I the last episode I kind of realized, you know, it was a dream of yours, and for you to go all in and, you know, to follow that dream, you know, I just really want to give a shout out to you. I would like for more people to do that, and including myself, you know, so, you know, I look up to that. Thank you.
Thank you, Marlon. Marlon, I real legit. I promise you, that touched
Yeah, I
my
think it
heart.
should have been
So I
motivation.
appreciate it because it really
Don't
was
be
something.
crying. Don't be
I'm
crying.
not. It really was something that we had started, like literally in 2021. I had put it in his ear, and I had been talking about it, praying about it. I had shared something, a memory on Facebook from February 2021 to where I was just now getting in the feel of it, but I didn't produce my first episode until 2022. So it is. So I appreciate you. Mrs. Johnson, would you like to give us some final words? Mr. Wilson.
He did it, so.
I don't know that part. Well,
Touch
I
both.
appreciate you all for coming. This means a lot to me. The Spill Podcast. The Spill is gonna love this episode. This is gonna be one of my wham bam, thank you, ma'am, sir episodes, and I'm excited. And y'all coming back. Y'all gotta come back in like 4 weeks though, cause I got like 2 more episodes at it 2 weeks, but y'all gotta come back in for that. Okay? Can I get a? Okay, for sure. Stat got it for sure. Marlon, can I get a?
Like, share, and subscribe.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. So that means when they come back, Spill it, y'all know we going.
They're gonna be loose then.
They gonna do what? Oh, they ready. They ain't microphone versions no more.
See, they been holding the mic like this.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Down below.
Where you gonna put it? You gonna put it right here? Where you gonna put it?
Where we sitting? We good? Yes. Well, thank y'all so much. Can y'all say bye to the Spillers on the microphone?
Peace and happiness.
Cause she finna do her little thing now.
Thank y'all. All right, that was so amazing. It's a wrap.
Get you one you talk to damn much. Get you one. You ain't do that the podcast.
So his stop, Marlon. His stop, cause you know, cause I used to Marlon. I've always been a talker.
Don't hit stop.
Ricky Lake, you heard of Ricky Lake?
Yeah.
Remember Ricky Lake?
Yeah.
When I was growing up, that was my favorite. Oprah, you know, my grandma and mama used to watch her, but I used to wait on Ricky Lake to
Sound like
come
she listen to
on.
all of them,
You
dog.
know what I'm saying?
Cause she
And
ain't stopped, took a
I
break
wanted
yet.
to be a talk show host when I grew up. I promise to God. Which one of you grow? A talk show host.
So your mama used to pop up for talking too much.
I'm talking about I used to get
I'm telling you,
popped.
she
They
sound
called
like all
me
of
Miss
them.
Praise in the
All them
neighborhood.
talk so hoes she just named. She sound like all of them together.
Listen, Marlon.
That
Like
nigga
he
talk.
old enough to remember.
Montel and all of
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, yeah. I used to watch them, but you can press stop by Spillers.